Hello friends, we'll be discussing another illustration which is related to the journal entries that we have studied. Let's go ahead and figure it out. Now this question that we'll be doing here, or rather this illustration that we'll be going further with, will have certain tricky part on it. So pay attention, and rather would suggest that you note down this illustration because this is something that you can refer to in case in near future you have to go through a gist of this specific chapter. So let's go ahead and figure out the sum, or rather the illustration that we have to mention here. So the problem has been mentioned to us right now. Let's reiterate, or rather read this problem first. Cali company sends out its gas equipments, or rather gas cylinders, to its dealers on sale or approval basis. All such transactions go through the regular day book of sales. Just before the end of the closing year, 100 such gas containers, which costed them for around 900 each, were sent out to their dealers at 1200. This was the amount that was debited to them. Out of those 100, only 20 gas containers were sold out at rupees 1500 each. Now we have to pass the journal entries according to this. Let's figure it out how to pass the journal entries. We've prepared the format for the journal entries. Let's start with the first journal entry, which refers to the sales. So the first entry will be the 100 containers that was sent to the dealers at 1200 each, which gives you 1,20,000 as a total. Now we'll go ahead and pass the adjustment entries, which refers to 20 being sold out. Now this will also be a little tricky. The reason, because you just have to mention the difference in the amount. So the invoice price was 1,200 and it was sold out at 1,500. So here in this entry, or rather the next entry that will be passing, will be only the difference of 300 multiplied by 20. That is, the amount will be 6,000 here. So let's mention that part. Now the next entry that will be passing here is the reversals entry. That means whatever stock is supposed to come to us, or the closing stock, because there is nothing else to mention here. So let's pass the closing stock entry. So the entry that we have passed here is sales account debit to trade receivables. That means 80 units that were left with the customer. So the value of that goods over there is 80 into 1,200, which gives you 96,000 accordingly. Now let's pass the similar entry for us to understand what is the value of the goods that is lying with the customer according to our price, which will be at 900, because cost price is 900 ideally. However, it has been sent out at 1200. So whichever is lower has to be taken for those 80 amount. So let's make that journal entry now. So the last entry here has been passed, where we've mentioned that the stock account with the customer has been debited to the trading account has been credited, the amount being 72,000. The reason being 80 units are still unsold, and with the customer multiplied by 900, which gives you a total of 72,000. That is the cost price, market price being 1200. Hence we have to consider the lower one, that is 900. So that is the value of the stock with us rather according to us the one which is still lying with the customer. So this is how the journal entry is supposed to be passed. This is how you need to go ahead and understand how the journal entries are supposed to be passed, especially in such questions. So I hope this video gave you a lot of clarity about solving journal entries problem. So thank you for watching this video. Stay tuned with Ekeeda and keep subscribing to Ekeeda.